Hello everybody, how's it going today? So now this is trade number 4. So last time we finished off at roughly $10,600 for the 5 trades that we will be, for the 20 trades that we'll be taking together here today. So we are now 3 for 3 and we are now on officially our 4th trade. So I'm in a short position right now for Bitcoin Gold. So why am I in a short position for Bitcoin Gold? Well, let's take a look at this together here, okay? First of all, the reason why I'm in a position for Bitcoin Gold, excuse me there, hiccups, is because I count 5 Elliott waves for this specific structure, right? This is on a 3-hour time frame. 5 right there, just like that. Very hard to disagree with that, wouldn't you guys say? Not only that, take a look at this right here, right? We're seeing something called a shooting star candle. And with a shooting star candle like that, it implies to the market that the bulls have attempted to push the market very, very high up, but they simply just couldn't do it. So what ends up happening is that it ends up down ticking. Not only that, we're seeing many signs of bearish divergence, right? Let's take a look at the histogram first of all. What you guys will notice very clearly here is that this is now a lower high on the histogram, right? And we also start to see a down step right here as well. So because it's starting to down step there, we can also assume that most likely this one here is getting a lower high on the RSI. So if that is a lower high on the RSI, then check this out, guys. We can easily deduce as well that there must have been 5 waves somewhere already, right? So let's talk about Elliott wave again, okay? Elliott wave, if this were a corrective pattern going upwards, this could be an ABC 3-wave structure, right? Or it could be even the beginning of an impulse wave. We simply just don't know yet. And because we are unsure of if this is ABC or an actual impulse wave up, depending on where we start to view it from, right? What we see is we wait for this specific wave 4 structure to see if it's going to, first of all, retrace into wave 1 territory. And secondly, we wait to see if it's going to retrace below the wave 2 territory as well. Because we have to remember that Elliott wave states that it cannot retrace by more than 100%. So the way that I am viewing this specific setup right here is very unique, okay? The way that I'm seeing this is I'm seeing this right here as a 1, 2, okay, basically a 3 up there, and this is a 4 somewhere down there, and we get a 5th wave just like that. And that fits the criteria for a leading first wave diagonal. And a leading first wave diagonal goes something like that, okay? Just like that. See, check that out right there, okay? This ends up making a leading first wave diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, and bam, 5, and it breaks down. And the way that I see this broken down as well is something like a leading first wave diagonal there, and that's a 3rd wave, that's a 4th wave, and that's a 5th wave as well. And when we zoom in closer, I already broke down earlier the 3 possible waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, or sorry, the 5 possible waves. So now if we actually take a look at it, we will actually take our Fibonacci retracement. Notice how high this RSI is actually reaching already? Well, because it's reaching such high RSI, conservatively, we can easily say that this is a double top that it's forming right now, right? So let's just say that there's going to be one more wave up and we're just going to assume, okay? Well, is this possible right here? Okay, is this possible that this is going to make a triangle like that? That means that is it possible to hit even the $27 region? Yes, absolutely possible. So now what we're going to do is take the Fibonacci range of just this specific section right here. And then we say to ourselves, all right, let's even target a very conservative level right there, 2703. But knowing me, I'm not nearly that aggressive. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to target 2820, right? 2020, something very, very, very simple like that. And what I'll do is I'll take it from this specific structure right here. So let's get ourselves to a 3-hour time frame right here and just take it from this specific structure and even go to roughly around here, right? So if I go here, I'm going to go to 3-hour there. Oh, I'm actually taking from the whole structure there. Sorry, let's just say we go right around here, okay? Just of that specific structure, just to be on the safe side. Okay, just to be on the safe side, let's actually take it only from there, right? Hang on, let me just get it here for you. Let's just say we take it only from right here. And what you guys see me targeting is roughly a little bit lower than this range, right? So I'm at 27.20. I'm targeting it slightly below the 0.5 fib region right there. So I think that's a very conservative target in my opinion. I might even be tempted to put it right there at 601, and that's going to be an easy $210 profit. So let's see how this is going to work out. I'll keep you guys updated throughout the day. We already got the basics out of it, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. I decided to actually start taking my profit here, right around this particular price range, because you know what, guys? I actually want to head out for the day. That's the absolute truth. And I think that a lot of these positions are slowly filling up right now. I've got another 200 to go. I believe that the market is it's gonna absolutely come down, right? So there's no other way to see it. If you actually click on this little plus sign right there, right, you see how much, you see the volume, right? And you see very little volume. Here's 206, here's 30, here's 240. So I've got 600 within 5 minutes, not even enough volatility to fill up my positions, right? So we got to make sure that we stay very, very diligent and be very careful when we are evaluating the market in this manner. Especially when we're taking profit, guys, we got to do it in a very careful way. All right, so people are slowly starting to dump, as you guys can tell. They're starting to shatter these specific regions right here. There's really not a lot, right? So a guy came in very briefly here. So I'm just going to undercut him and just put up a tiny bit more right here. I'm going to put one for 24.99 so you guys can also see. So a really important part of this game is also making sure that we are laddering our like closing our positions accordingly, right? So if you guys have noticed here, this is kind of the descending triangle. There we go. People are just slowly closing it, right? A guy just dumped literally 600 right there. That's a pretty big amount in my opinion, right? So now let's just close a little bit more. Let's just go 50 this time here. And we're also going to close around 50 right at this price as well. And after we finish closing these, we should be done. So why did I decide to start shorting this, guys? Let's go over this again so you guys completely understand, okay? I decided to start shorting this because I see this as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Simple as that. And because I could have targeted many different fib levels, right? I could have targeted a fib level such as the 236 level or 382 level. But guys, I'm on vacation, literally. So it makes no sense for me to actually want to be day trading this much. I just want to give you guys a taste of how I day trade, right? And as you guys can see, I can find profit anywhere, right? I mean, I've only made 4 trades since I made this account for you guys with the $10,000 Bitfinex minimum that we actually need. And because that's all that we need, to get started, I'm showing you guys that after this trade, I'm going to be up like $700. So in 4 trades, I'll have actually done 7%, which is actually quite a bit when you think about it, right? Yeah, I do think it's quite a bit. And you know what I'm going to do? Excuse me, air conditioning's on a little bit too high here. I'm actually going to market closes right here, like this. Ready? 1, 2. There you go. So we are now done our trade. Up $216, guys. Phenomenal trade, right? And once again, guys, this trade here is for the Udemy starting with $10,000 balance and how to grow it.